Welcome students. Today in this session we will learn about cytoplasm. See, you remember cytoplasm is the fluid-like or semi-fluid-like material which is present inside the cell. Now inside the cell we have either centrally found nucleus or peripherally found nucleus, because nucleus is centrally found in animal cells and peripherally found in plant cells. Inside the nucleus, the cytoplasm is nucleoplasm. Now outside to the nucleus, that is the nuclear membrane, and in between the cell membrane, that means cell membrane and nuclear membrane, the fluid like or the semi fluid like material which is found is called cytoplasm. This cytoplasm is very important because it has got very small organs which we are calling as organelles, and we ultimately call them cell organelles. These are suspended in the cytoplasm. They are like small compartments playing very important role for the survival of the cell. So one by one we will focus on the cell organelles. Before that, once again the definition. The fluid and semi-fluid matrix of a cell between nucleus and plasma membrane containing various organelles and inclusions is called cytoplasm. Cell organelles, membrane bound. Please recollect, membrane is covering. The membrane bound subcellular components are called cell organelles, small organs. Now first one to pick up will be endoplasmic reticulum. See, this endoplasmic reticulum is very near to the nucleus, rather it is attached to the nuclear membrane. Endoplasmic reticulum are like network of filaments and running from the nuclear membrane till the cell membrane. Now this endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. On the basis of whether they have ribosomes, then we are calling it RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Because of those granule-like structure which are present on the endoplasmic reticulum, they are RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Absence of ribosomes make it smooth. So one is RER and one is SER. They have very well defined function of their own. This RER, having ribosomes on the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum, is a site for protein synthesis. It helps the cell to manufacture proteins. Likewise, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is a site for synthesis of fats or lipids. Now, both these proteins and lipids, you remember we have discussed plasma membrane in detail. Every cell membrane or plasma membrane is basically lipoproteinic in nature. Lipoproteinic means made up of lipid plus protein. So this lipid and protein are being synthesized by RER and SER. This whole process will be called as membrane biogenesis. Now see each and every word. Membrane, covering. Bio, related to biology or life. And genesis, synthesis. Synthesis of a covering for a cell, because cell we say unit of life. So every cell has a cell membrane, the covering, which is made up of protein and lipid. So the process membrane biogenesis. So what we learned? ER, endoplasmic reticulum. It is an extensive network of intracellular inside the cell, membrane-bound tubes and vesicles that occupies most of the cytoplasm in almost all eukaryotic cells. Membranes of this system are lipoproteinic. See the both words here. Lipid, protein. Lipoproteinic in nature, similar to the plasma membrane. ER is of two types. RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. As we discussed, RER. These appear rough under the microscope because of the attachment of large number of grain-like ribosomes over their cytoplasmic surface. Ribosomes are sites of protein synthesis. RER is well developed in the cells that synthesize and secrete proteins. SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It is free of ribosome, does not have ribosome, and is more abundant. Abundant is like mostly found, largely found, near the peripheral part of the cytoplasm where it is attached to the plasma membrane. SER helps in synthesis of lipids or fats. It forms the transport vesicles in which large molecules of proteins and lipids are transported from one cell to another or within the cells. See what happens when SER is making lipids or fats, when RER is making proteins. It needs to be further transported to the cytoplasm or to the other areas of the cytoplasm, like many things which are synthesized in ER, endoplasmic reticulum, are then sent to Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus will later on modify it, package it, transport it, store it, and all that is done in Golgi apparatus. So whatever things are manufactured in the ER needs to be transported. Maybe sometimes they are transported inside the nucleus, may be transported to other areas of the cytoplasm, but this transportation takes place. So one of the main function of endoplasmic reticulum. Now we'll see some other important functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Acts as a supporting skeletal framework of the cell and also maintains its form. It helps in transport of material, as I told you, a very important process, helps in transport of materials from one part of the cell to another. Endoplasmic reticulum helps in transport of material between the cytoplasm and the nucleus. So from one part of cell to another, from between the nucleus and the cytoplasm, all kind of transport endoplasmic reticulum is looking after. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum brings detoxification. Now this word detoxification. Detoxification is like to remove the toxins. Toxins are poisonous substances. That means any harmful substance which has come in our body need to be made harmless. This is being done in liver, and who helps in this process? Detoxification. SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum brings detoxification in the liver, that is converts harmful substance into harmless materials. ER produces Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, vacuoles. This all we will see later. Plasma membrane or the cellular membrane are formed by ER. This process is membrane biogenesis. This I have already discussed with you. Since RER is manufacturing proteins, SER is manufacturing fats or lipids. These two together make the covering of the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. So this process is called as membrane biogenesis. Membrane is covering, biogenesis is synthesis. Synthesis of something related to life. Something related to life is unit of life, cell. The covering of the cell, cell membrane. The process of this formation of the cell membrane, membrane biogenesis. Now we'll come to the next cell organelle, that is Golgi apparatus. See, the scientist named Camillo Golgi discovered this. On his name only, this Golgi apparatus has got the name Golgi apparatus. Actually, it is well developed and profoundly found in animal cells. In plant cells, it is like scattered or dispersed here and there in the cytoplasm. Therefore, it is called dictyosomes in plant cells. So, in animal cells, Golgi apparatus. In plant cells, dictyosomes. Now, Golgi apparatus is also very near the nucleus. As your endoplasmic reticulum was near the nucleus, in the same manner, Golgi apparatus also, because they are uh, very connected with each other in their function. Now, Golgi apparatus, they may be round structure oval, they may be sac-like structure, they may be moon-like structure. So, these Golgi apparatus, which is mostly found in animal cells and dispersed in plant cells called dictyosomes, are basically doing a very important job for the cell. What important job? It is looking after 3-4 things. Whatever things are manufactured in ER are sent to Golgi apparatus for further processing. So they like modify, they package, they transport, they store. So 4 things mostly. All the materials, all the proteins, the lipids which are synthesized there, either ER is sending or it is being manufactured. They are all modified, packaged, transported and stored in the Golgi apparatus. Now once again, it's a disc-shaped organelle consisting of a system of membrane-bound vesicles arranged almost parallel to each other. In animal cells, it is usually located closer to the nuclear envelope, but in plant cells, many small Golgi complexes called dictyosomes are scattered or dispersed throughout the cytoplasm, called so because it was discovered by Camillo Golgi in 1898. Golgi apparatus is metabolically very active and many functions have been assigned to it. See the 4 words: modifies, transports, packages. Not only this, it stores also. The materials coming from ER, endoplasmic reticulum, or synthesized in the Golgi itself. So this 4 functions mostly. It modifies, transports, packages and stores the materials coming from endoplasmic reticulum or synthesized in the Golgi itself. It is also involved in synthesis of cell wall, plasma membrane and lysosomes. So Golgi apparatus discovered by Camillo Golgi in 1898. They are disc-shaped organelle. They can be oval also. They can be round also. They are very close to nuclear envelope. They are in plant cells called dictyosomes because they are scattered throughout the cytoplasm. and the main function being modifies, transports, packages and stores the materials coming from endoplasmic reticulum or synthesized in the Golgi itself. It is involved in the synthesis of cell wall, plasma membrane and lysosomes. One more function Golgi apparatus is having, that is, it gives rise to acrosome in an animal sperm. Actually, the head portion of the animal sperm is called acrosome. That particular structure is also synthesized by Golgi apparatus. Now, in the next class, we'll proceed with some other cell organelles like lysosomes, vacuoles, mitochondria, plastids, etc. Thank you.